Clerk offers multiple hooks that allow you to do certain tasks very quickly. In today's video, we're going to be talking about useAuth. The useAuth hook is a convenient way to access the current auth state. The hook provides you with minimal information that you can use to load data from a database or some helper methods to manage the current active session that the user has. This hook allows you to access specific parts of an auth state. You have things like the user ID for the user, the current session ID, the way to access JWTs using our get token method, is loaded, is signed in, and the sign out. This is most commonly used to access a JWT to allow the user to interact with another database in our integrations, such as Supabase or Fauna. So now I've talked about what this is for, let's look at an example. So I've created this implementation of Supabase really quick to show off how to use the token in a useAuth example. So all we have here is a Supabase client that takes an access token and uses that to create the client to authorize as the user. So right now we have this, so we need to change user ID to get token, and then we can create a fetched data that down here we could use on click. So we can create a function that's asynchronous here, so we'll call it fetch data. So const fetch data equal to async. And then inside of our function here is where we'll create our request. So to get the token, we can just do const token equals get await get token. And then we give it the options here. Now, so the options here is just a template, and then the template name is your JWT. So here it would be Supabase. And then we can use this token however we want. So first we need to initialize our Supabase client. So we can say const Supabase equals Supabase client, and then pass in the token, so token here. And now that we've requested this Supabase client using the token from our useAuth, we can now fetch the data however we want. So we could just do const data, error equals Supabase dot from, and then let's just assume you have a to-dos table, and we can do select, and we'll do star. And then that would allow us to retrieve all the data from Supabase, and then we could just display that to the user. And then we can use this fetch token. And then at that point, you could display the data however you wanted. We'll just do console log data. And then you could display this to the user by getting the data using this button. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to this channel as we will be delving into all things Clerk and all things modern web.